Oh shit, I'm meant to be doing a video. Oh, I'm a little bit dizzy after that. Whew. You'd be amazed at the amount of times that I talk to leaders, I talk to business owners who feel like they are just spinning, that they are not moving forward, that they are not achieving anything. And most of the time, it can be because we haven't got intentional focus on what we want to achieve. Whichever aspect of our business or our team that is, what's the area that's stopping us from moving forward? How do we focus all of our energy on making sure that that barrier is no longer there? So the big issue quite often isn't our will or our want to do things better. It's not that we don't want to get to a better place. It's not that we don't want those better results. It's because we can be spinning around and our attention is getting pulled in a million different directions. We're not intentionally focusing on the important things that matter. Okay, Glenn, what matters? For me, the thing I see time and time again in businesses is that we're not focused on our culture. We're not focused on really improving the one thing that really makes us different than every other company out there. So that culture can be the number one. What that usually looks like is different people or different departments in the business or different people within our teams have a different set of rules than the rest of them. They get away with certain other things. They might get away with not putting in as much effort. They might get away with doing things by shortcuts. But it's usually a different standard than a few other people. So we've got a few different standards across our business or our team. And for people that are in them different standards, they're always thinking that, well, they're not doing it right, or we're working harder than them, or this is the way we should be doing it. Or so there's always lots of different opinions. And there usually is an us versus them mentality attached to it as well. So that would be the very first place I would be looking at is what's our culture like in our business? Are we creating an environment where we're setting the standards for people? We're giving them the tools, the support, the encouragement to grow and go after what we want us to attain, what we want us to achieve. And then alongside the culture has to be the mission. Where are we going to? What's our objectives? What are we trying to achieve? Why do we exist? Yes, usually it'll be to achieve money. Tick. And if we can use that as a focus, we want to be profitable, we want to be sustainable, we want to be able to move forward. But every other company out there does the exact same thing. So what is it that we want to achieve? Why do we? Because if we just say, oh, you're going to get more money, we know that money is, as a motivation, only goes so far. However, if we can give people a purpose, and money's not a purpose, we need money to survive, but it's not the main purpose, it won't be the main driver for a lot of people. So it might be how we can provide that service to our clients, which again, we provide that we're adding value to other people, might be one of them. But there will be lots of reasons, but figure out what that reason is, put the intentional focus on it so that everybody knows this is the reason who we are, why we show up every day, and what we're working towards. Hopefully, I've grabbed your attention enough. I know that's the biggest challenge, and hopefully you've got something from this little video.